Well, good evening, everyone. How's everyone tonight? It's good to see you guys. Thanks for joining us. Excuse me, pardon me for one sec. Sorry about that. Allergies are going a bit haywire right now. Let me check my audio. Okay. Audio is good. Okay. So it's good to see you guys. Thanks for joining us for this late night No Man's Sky live stream. It is 11:30 p.m. for me. Happy Sunday, everyone. Hope you guys are all doing well. As everybody should be aware by now, yesterday Sean Murray tweeted out an emoji of a bone. So he's throwing us a bone. This means that a new No Man's Sky update is imminent. Probably releasing on Wednesday or Thursday, or more than likely immediately after the end of the Titan expedition. So what this typically means is that I don't think this is going to be a major update. It may be as small as just another expedition, or it could be a large update. It could be a fairly big one. We don't know. As of right now, I don't think we're getting a Worlds Part 3, but I could be wrong about that, and I kind of hope I am. So we will see. And I am pretty excited about it. So let's hop in. What we're going to do today, we're playing some No Man's Sky as per usual, and we're going to continue and hopefully try to finish the They Who Returned story quest and build out our staff. So that's what we're going to do today. And I hope you guys are all doing well. If you're watching the VOD after the fact, thank you so much for joining us and taking time out of your day. I appreciate you very much. For anyone out there who's new, I am Oddman105, aka The Odd One. This is my regularly scheduled, not regularly scheduled, but this is a late night No Man's Sky live stream. We'll be on for about an hour and a half. Just to do a little something something and kind of chill out, relax, and have some fun. So that's what we're going to do here today. Before we proceed, if you are new here, thanks for joining us. But before posting anything in chat, please take a second, check the live stream's description section down below, and read the full channel rules. Very important. Okay. And if you guys haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. All right. Absolutely love this song, by the way. This song is called Cumulus Nimbus by Quincus Morera. This is a free song that's available on the YouTube audio library. And it's available for free to all YouTube content creators. So, okay, and with that being said, I think we are ready. Let me double check my stats in OBS before we proceed. OBS looks good for the time being. Okay. All right. Let's turn that off. Bring this up. There we go. Put that in the background. Bring up the game. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Let's transition. Ooh, pardon me for one sec. Sorry about that. If I have to mute the mic a couple of times, it's because like I said, the allergy season is real right now. And very nasally, very congested. So I may have to mute the mic once or twice, but no big deal. All right, let's keep this party going, shall we? And I hope you guys are all doing well. Let's do this. Okay, we're going to continue with my Polestar expedition save. That expedition ended a long time ago, but I'm bringing this save forward with all of the current story quests, so that's why we're here. And I hope everybody out there is doing well. So like I mentioned, Sean Murray released a tweet, and we are definitely getting an update sometime this week. I do hope it's a big update, but I don't think we are getting a big one. Okay, so there is something that I would like to do before we proceed. First of all, let's bring up the quest marker. Okay, a trace of metal, not that one. Here we go. They Who Returned. Okay, Select audience with the autophage or prayers of the machine. We want audience with the autophage. That's what we're working on, if we can find it. There we go. Oh, hold it. We got this subquest. So we have to repair a lost autophage. Okay, so let's mark it. Hey, Cody Rolla, what's up, man? How's it going, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Happy Sunday, man. Okay, so we can actually do this here on this planet. So. And target sweeper. It's a 1.5 kilometers that way. I mean, I suppose I could walk, but not with this toxic planet. You know, how hard is it to install the auto charger? What do we need for that? Okay, solar mirrors, antimatter. Can we make that? This is irritating. I keep running out of launch fuel. So 2 solar mirrors. Let's see. 2 solar mirrors, 5 antimatter. We have the wiring loom. So, for this, there we go. 2 solar mirrors, and we need how many antimatter for this? Because this is irritating. And I'm talking irritating. Excuse me, 5 antimatter. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's install this thing because I'm tired of running out of gas. Okay, we'll need to pick up some more wiring loom at the space station. So, all right, now we have a launch and auto charger. Okay, let's fill this thing up again. All right. Oh. Nice, an observatory. Did not know that was there. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is where we need to go. So let's land here. I'm pretty sure this is our mission target. Yep, that's it. Okay, so ferrite dust. Okay, let's make an antimatter housing, and this is sodium nitrate. Okay. All right, there we go. Alpha through Omega. Let's feed it some lost, or some Atlantidium. Feed the lost circuits. The 5th. Okay, that quest is complete. Curious, how many? We got 6 inverted mirrors for those. Okay. We're not really on a hunt for a Sentinel ship at this time, so I will take those. We'll totally take those while I'm here. All right. Okay, let's head back. Now, something else that we should absolutely do is head to a different star system and learn more of the autophage words. What the crap is that? Oh, it's a down pilot. I mean, I guess we can help this dude. Yeah. With an ugly ship. I guess we can help him. This is not an abandoned starship, but I guess we can help him. Okay, this we can process. Get the free stuff. Get rid of the living slime. Okay, and buried technology is right there. Okay, let's process this. Okay, let's see what kind of help this guy needs. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Alright, what do you need, buddy? Traveler is... Okay, life form cannot. Okay, we don't understand anything he's saying. Okay, offer to investigate. So it says... Presumably the pilot of the nearby starship observes their vessel from a wary distance. They oscillate awkwardly, apparently conflicted between the desire to approach the ship and fear for their safety. Alright, let's go check it out. Jacob777, what's up, man? How's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. A soft alarm sounds from research entity so-and-so, but... research entity Myas, but they give their nervous approval. Okay. Let's investigate the ship. Okay, the ship's hull appears intact, but it is evident that something is very wrong. The vessel rattles ominously, and an unhealthy clicking sound echoes around the launch thruster. Repair the ship. I locate the source of the clicking sound and gingerly reach into the repair hatch and attend to the volatile component. I am momentarily blinded by a discharge of light and heat. Pain flashes through my body, excruciating for the moment and then abruptly gone. That sucks. So Jacob says he recently checked out Cody's YouTube channel. Nice. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. Okay. Next, the explosion does not seem to have done any permanent damage, and the ship is now repaired. Ouch. So we got some exosuit damage. That sucks. Let's see. Nothing broke, did it? Yeah, nothing's broken. Just my pride. Okay, let's talk to this guy. We can send him on his way now. Okay, research entity Maya seems thankful to see me alive. The blast that merely singed me would no doubt have proven fatal to their electronics shell. They thank me, deftly repairing the damage to my suit before setting off. Okay, wave farewell. Well, apparently he doesn't know how to fly his own ship. Speaking of which, where's my ship? Let me in. Alright, let's get back on track. Okay, next. Hi there. Okay, so we can hand in this mission. Done. Atlantidium chamber. Voltaic component. Okay, so we have the second part of our staff. Have we talked to all of these guys? Yes, we have. Let's talk to him. Returned construct Gaskilled. Weathered shell jitters, some loose parts rattling inside them. They seem excited to discuss the new blueprint. Yeah, we just got a new blueprint for another part of our new staff that we're trying to build. This blueprint is, probably says part of the ritual. The staff is a shell of their body. Okay. Go build more of, I see disruption in. Okay. I am encouraged to move on and meet other autophage. These beings seem reluctant to finalize their assessment of me. Each individual autophage urges me on to another. Okay. Well, with each construct I meet, I sense I am progressing toward acceptance, even friendship. These gifts, these blueprints are proof of that. The Atlantidium chamber seems to be the next stage of this ritual. Yay! Okay. Let's go ahead and assemble the Atlantidium chamber. Let's do that. We should have everything we need. Okay, that's a quest item. Yep, here we go. Dan Red, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Welcome to this late night No Man's Sky live stream. It's good to see you, brother. All right, let's break it or make it. Okay, there we go. All right, what's next? Okay, see more autophage in another star system. So what we're going to do, before we head to another star system, there is something that I would like to do. Let's go to space. Let's make a restore point since we've actually fixed that. Dan Red says, late night for way too early at work for me. I hear you, bro. Yeah, you can pretty much call me Mr. No Days Off. I'm always cutting content, man. Okay, what is that? Didn't we help that stranded life form already? Hold on a second, let me fix that. Strange, we just helped that dude. Okay, I guess the quest marker didn't clear. No big deal. Alright, so we are... Okay, settlers, they who returned. Okay, we're still on audience with an autophage. Alright, go to the map. Before we go anywhere else, I want to go to Free Look. Because very close to this star system is an outlawed dissonant system where I would like to build a base. That's it. There it is right there. It's a Viking system. Let's go there. I want to set up a base in this star system. First contact. That's what I'm talking about. Let's land on a space station. 5 planets. Nice. Okay. Robert Salmon, good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Robert Salmon says, never checked this game out before, so it's completely new to me. It's early morning for me, 1:45 a.m. I don't sleep much. I get that feeling, man. I get that feeling. That's why I'm always having, as you can see, I always do late night No Man's Sky streams. As a content creator, I'm always awake late, man. I don't get to bed till 3 a.m. sometimes. Alright, we got to murk out a pirate. Okay, buddy, bring it. We got to murk out a pirate. It's 3 pirates. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Oh, 2 pirates. There we go. Who's got some pretty heavy shields? Goodbye. Give me that. Next. Boop. Give me your stuff. Aggression 77, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? Okay, that's it. Everybody got murked. Everybody got murked. Where's the space station? It's right there. We're like about to crash into the space station. It's right here. All right, let's do it. Daniel Hipley, hello, how's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yes, exactly. Bone emoji. So what is Sean Murray? Sean Murray is throwing us a bone, basically. He's throwing us a bone. When I first saw the bone, I'm thinking that the next this update's going to be archaeological in nature. Either archaeological, obviously something having to do with ancient bones or to that effect. Someone mentioned possibly a caves overhaul or cave system overhaul. It could be anything. It could be anything, but there's a lot of speculation going around right now. I think this is something archaeological in nature. I don't think it's going to be a major update, but I think it'll be good. It will be good. Hey, Aggression, thank you so much. Yes, guys, if you haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. And check out that Raven Nose solar ship. Ooh, that is nice. It's a crap C-class, but it's okay. That's a good-looking ship. How much? 4 million? That's not bad. See if he's selling anything good. Let's see what you got, buddy. Anything? Gamma root, fungal mold. Nothing much. He's got some nip buds. He got some weed. He got Grey Wolf 86. Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. How are you? Okay, that's a good-looking ship. That's a nice-looking solar ship. Let me get a quick photo of that. You don't see too many Raven Nose solar ships in that color. Let me get a quick photo of that before we proceed. Check that out. That's a good-looking solar ship. Very nice. So, just in case you guys are wondering, the glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen for this starship. This is the Eisentam Galaxy. This is not Euclid. So, if you want this ship, you have to go to Eisentam Galaxy. So, Robert Salmon, this is a sandbox, open world, open galaxy sandbox type game. I should say open universe because you can literally go anywhere and do anything. This game... Oh, that's another good-looking ship. That's an armored one. Basically, think of this game as being Minecraft in space. There are storied elements to it, but the storied elements are a major part of the game, but they're not the entire gist of the game because you can literally go anywhere and do anything you want. So basically, just think of it as being Minecraft in space. The main focus of this game, I believe, is exploration. And it's ridiculously fun, too. Okay, so we got that photo. Let's yoink. Let's yoink an exosuit slot while we're here. We can put this in storage. Yep. We can do that. Okay, now that we've landed, let's make a restore point. Head to the dissonant planet and set up a base. Zenokiru, welcome back, man. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, bro. Hope you're doing well. So Daniel Hipley says, maybe bone suit light no fire. Good point. Very good point. Yes, Zenokiru, we were just talking about that. We were just talking about that. This is... it could be a huge update, but again, I don't think it's going to be a Worlds Part 3, but again, I don't have any inside information. I'm thinking, it is probably an archaeological update, or maybe it's just an expedition. It could be a basic expedition. Again, we don't know, but whatever it is, we'll see it within the next 3 days or so, 3 or 4 days. The update, I should say, will hit this week, after the Titan expedition ends. So that'll probably be on Thursday for me. Okay. Let's go. All right, so what we need is, excuse me, the dissonant planet. If we can find it. Okay, grassy, ancient bones. Ooh, grassy planet. That planet's got a nice red ocean. There's our planet, icebound. Oh, that's gotta suck. It's an icebound planet. How many... Okay, we have 3. Okay, perfect. If I need to craft more, I will. Or should I say, refine or duplicate more than I will. So, Xenokidu thinks it's a fauna overhaul. That is possible. Sean Murray, back in 2021, when he released the ball of yarn emoji, it had to do with pets. So, it could be a fauna overhaul. And we know we're going to see new fauna in Light No Fire. So this is quite possible. It's quite possible that it is a fauna overhaul. I'm thinking that it's going to be archaeological. I think it's going to be archaeological. If it's a big update, I'll take it. Even if it's a small update, I'll take it. It doesn't matter. Either way, I think it'll be good. Okay, we need to craft 3 more components for the staff. Pardon me for one sec. Sorry about that. Yeah, allergies are going haywire right now. So if I seem a bit raspy, then that's because of my allergies. Definitely nasally right now. Okay, since we have an echolocator, we can hunt for a sentinel ship. Not a sentinel ship, but hunt for the autophage camp. You have got to be kidding me. We just found a crashed ship. We just found a crashed ship. A crashed solar. That solar ship that I just... out of nowhere. We just found a crashed starship. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I just found a crashed solar ship. It's probably a crap C-class, but we just found a crashed solar ship. This is insane. Alright, here we go. First contact. Check that out. You don't see too many Raven ships like this. Oh, never mind. It's a busted pilot. It's a down pilot. Man, you suck. I will take your free stuff, though. Let's get his free stuff. I thought that was a crashed and abandoned ship. Dang it, it's a pilot. Let's get the free stuff. Always get your free stuff. Yeah, that pilot's just out of luck. He's just completely out of luck. Okay, get rid of the viscous fluid. I was hoping that was an abandoned starship. Dang it! Ooh, we got an S-class upgrade. Scanner module. Nice. And there's a blizzard. Okay, let's get the buried tech and get out of here. Hey, Bud316, how's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, that pilot is out of luck. Alright, where's my ship? Alright, that pilot's out of luck. Okay. Let's see here. All I want to do is drop a base computer here, then we'll move on. I can build a base later on. I want to stay focused on the task at hand. Now, that being said, because this isn't a dissonant system, an outlaw dissonant system with an outlaw, or a dissonant planet, I should say, we can probably complete part of the quest here as well. So we may not even need to go anywhere else. So Daniel Hipley says, put the NPC underground. Yeah, I thought about that, but you know, he's going to have a hard enough time dealing with this blizzard that's hounding him right now, so we'll leave him alone. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. So Bud316 says, just taking a little break. I almost filled up 2 large crate warehouses this morning. Nice. I was going to run the Oscar Guzman Flies Again heist again tonight. Just to run it, just to make the money, but decided against it because burnout. Like I said, I don't really like that heist in particular. Okay, we're here. And can't see anything. There we go. Because that 1.5 times cash in RP is really good money. It's stupidly good money. But at the same time, I don't want to burn myself out, and it still takes me about an hour and a half to complete the entire thing. So probably tomorrow night I'll do it. Just waiting for this storm to clear up. Do we have cold protection? We do not. Everything except for cold protection. Put that in the multi-tool, and let's refine this. Let me reload the restore point. There we go. And this is just in case the multi-tool in that case over there is a pistol. It may, when refreshing, it may become a rifle. So just out of curiosity, what do we got? It's a pistol. Okay. Let's hop back in. Let's see here. Ah, those are bolt caster. Okay, hold on a minute. I thought those were exosuit. Sentinel weapon shards. Okay. Should probably install those at some point. Alright. Just kind of waiting for this storm to subside because it sucks. But our target's right there. So Bud316 says, I think I might hit 600 mil today. Getting close. 600 mil. Jeez, dude. That's insane. That's some good money grinding. Very good money grinding. Here's what I hope. Let's hop out. There they are. Let's talk to this guy. That dude's got a nice outfit. Very nice outfit. Okay, let's okay, let's give him a radiant shard, I guess. Our society values this cooperation. The convergence. To delete the other is the okay. Let's talk to him again and learn the language. We need to learn more autophage words anyway, so let's practice. Request dialect help. Okay, we want... Let's do an aggression symbol this time. Alright, pain. That doesn't sound good. We'll come back to him. That's our quest marker right there. Let's talk to this guy. Okay. Practice language. Request dialect help. Okay, let's go... Technology. Alright, knowledge. Okay, so these are the only 3 autophage at this camp. Okay, that's fine. Oh, we've talked to him. Where's the other guy? There he is. Okay, machinist Louis Sylvan. Okay. Tilts towards me. The movement dislodging a fine cloud of rust. Perhaps they are performing a scan, though the gesture is oddly reminiscent of inhaling a pleasant fragrance. He's talking about the the Gek. William Dupree, hello sir, how are you today? It's good to see you, thanks for joining us. Welcome to this late night No Man's Sky live stream. So Aggression 77 says, but I have 5 full large crate warehouses, or 5 full hangar, full MC business. Yeah, that's some serious grind right there. I got a full hangar and I'm filling up my 3 large crate warehouses at this time. I am going to sell 8 of the medical supplies in my hangar because I want to fill up the entire aircraft hangar with narcotics, if you will. That way you get the 70% bonus when it's time to sell. And I really do think that next week for Grand Theft Auto, we're getting double cash and RP on air freight cargo. So I want to be ready for that. Okay, show the Atlantidium chamber. Is good, pre-built entity. Good, have built this to detail. Okay. Zenocuta says, I think Hello Games added new fauna parts because I saw a Strider with wings and another Strider with a head like a knife head from Pacific Rim. Interesting. So Aggression 77 says he's got full narcotics. That's what I'm working on. I got to sell 8 of the medical supplies and then refill it again. So yeah, Bud 316. I think we're getting air freight cargo next week, man. I think it's going to happen next week. Okay. Okay, so let's repeat construction. I have one last blueprint. Okay, so we have one last blueprint. I can't speak today. This is. So what we need to do is salvage starship components. Okay. All right, start the mission. Before we go anywhere, we're going to drop a base computer. Drop a base computer. And let's claim this site. That's the whole reason we came here. Excuse me. Okay, claim base. So yeah, William Dupree. Yeah, we were just talking about that. I think we're going to get. Zenocuta had a very good point. It could be a fauna update. I think we're getting an archaeological update simply because of the bone and because of the presence of ancient bones in the game. I think it's going to be an archaeological update. It could be a cave overhaul as well. But I'm thinking archaeological, man. I think it's going to be something having to do with ancient bones or ancient artifact sites. I don't think it's going to be a huge update, but I think it'll be pretty decent. Okay, so we got a salvage starship components worth 550,000. Okay, target crash site. All right. So Bud 316 says he's gone through 6 of the air freight cargo, and so far the counterfeit has paid the most at 3.8 in the public lobby. Excuse me. According to the GTA wiki, the highest paying, product that you can source for your hangar is narcotics. The top 3, narcotics, medical supplies, and the third one. Those 3 pay the most. according to the GTA wiki at least anyway. Narcotics in particular, if you get all of the same item, you get a 70% sell bonus even without having to go or going to a public session. So for example, just in a normal session on double cash, you can earn over $5 million with a sell mission or from a sell mission. All right, let's go. This stupid storm has been raging for like the past 5 minutes. This planet sucks.
Incoming storm.
Let's get these parts and get out of here. This planet sucks. Are we there yet? Can't see anything. Okay, so that says approximate location. Let's slow. There's a freaking mountain in my way. Yeah, and of course this storm makes it very difficult to see anything. Hey, storm crystals. We'll totally take those because they're worth a lot of money. Give me that radiant shard. Okay. All right. I'll get back in the ship. Jeez. We're going to wait for this storm to pass, then we will proceed. Yeah, William Dupree. It's only 550K, surprisingly. So once this storm passes, we will proceed. So how are you guys today? It's good to see everyone out there. Thank you guys for joining us. Happy Sunday, everyone. It's actually Monday morning for me. It's 12:12 a.m. It's been a while since I've done this quest. I do know once you finish the They Who've Returned quest, you can build staves anytime you want. The idea is that the location, the parts that you use and the locations at which you build your staff will usually dictate the class and supercharge slot configuration of that staff. I have a video on my channel for that. It's been a while since I've done this though. So Bud316 says, I sold last night in a public session, public lobby with narcotics and got 3.4 mil. That's a good payout. That's a good payout. Sounds like you had a decent high demand bonus. Sounds like you had a very good high demand bonus. Now, I will say that I think you can get more on single cash, even on single cash, if you sell only narcotics. Actually, you know what? You just mentioned that. That is correct. You could definitely get more on double cash, and I just have a feeling that we're getting... excuse me. Sorry about that. We're getting air freight cargo next week. I was thinking about something else. But narcotics is the highest paying commodity that you can source for your hangar. Yeah, without it, even 2.5 mil is decent. That's very good. That's very good money. For a 50 crate hangar, that's very good. Okay, so our target is just under 1 kilometer in that direction. So we're going to have to go on foot. Because I can't see squat in this storm. I'll scan a few things. That is the biggest head of cabbage I've ever seen. Ouch. So Bud says jewelry is 2.4. Yep. I don't typically bother sourcing any of the other commodities for the air freight hangar. I'll usually stick with narcotics because that's the highest paying commodity of all. So Daniel Hipley says, Purple Star System mission after Autophage mission. I've done all missions like all S-class fish. After this mission, I'm going to do, well, not tonight, of course, but after I finish the Autophage story quest, I'll start the a Trace of Metal and finish that. Once the Trace of Metal is done, then I'll start the Atlas Path. Once I finish Atlas Path, then I'll be ready for the Purple System quest. Is the stupid storm over yet? Okay, looks like the storm is over. Okay, hold it. Our quest marker moved again, so we need audience with the autophage. Up, here we go. There we go. Hate it when that happens. Alright, so our target's that way. The Starship auto charger should be good to go. Let's go. We're on the clock. Let's recharge our stuff before we head out. Tomboy, hello. How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Hope you're doing well. Just playing a little bit of Late Night No Man's Sky. Let's go. Hold it. Give me that. Never pass up a piece of sodium nitrate. There we go. Okay. That is a lot of sodium. Hold on a minute. So what's that Bud 316 says? With way too many hours. Yep. No, you guys are the hardcore money grinders. I money grind in Grand Theft Auto. Simply for the sake of beating Rockstar at their own game. Anyone that's ever played Grand Theft Auto Online? Yeah, William Dupree, this was a massive patch of sodium. Never pass up a piece of sodium. That was over 700 sodium right there. Never pass up a piece of sodium. It's because that stuff is like, when you don't need it, it's all over the place, but when you need it, you don't have enough. Alright, half a kilometer. Let's go. Hey, buckle up, let's go. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Yeah, but like I was saying, one of the reasons that I money grind so much in Grand Theft Auto is to simply beat Rockstar at their own game. because Rockstar Games is focused on hyper monetization, and anyone that began playing Grand Theft Auto from day one knows that the economy was never, and I'm talking ever, that hyperinflated. You know, the first supercar in Grand Theft Auto was the Zentorno. The Zentorno is $700,000 all day long, and it's still one of the best supercars in the game, believe it or not.
Thermal protection falling.
There we go.
Extreme cold damage detected. Technology recharge. Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, this planet absolutely sucks. And I keep running in circles. Okay, let's go. We're on the clock. And hope you guys are all doing well. Yeah, William Dupre says, that's worse than the toxic planet. Yeah, this planet sucks. It's an extreme storm all the time. Hey, don't bump into me, buddy. What is this? Okay, found it. So we got to basically salvage this ship, then we got to sell the parts. Okay. All right. Let's call up the ship. Okay, let me out. Let's get the damaged machinery, get rid of the viscous fluid, always get your free stuff. Oh. Yeah, this planet sucks. When Hello Games redid the actual storm system in this game, they weren't playing around. They were not playing around. Yeah, buckle up, let's go. Exactly. Is this planet Hokkaido? It seems like it. This planet absolutely sucks. It's okay though. It's okay. Okay, did we get all the free stuff? Yes, we did. Okay. Let's process this. Put that in ship. Put that in the multi-tool. Okay. Let us interact with the distress beacon. Okay. Open the box, search for loot. Open a box. So we found a combat scope. Okay, plans for a combat scope, which I think I already had. I didn't break anything, did I? Nope, we're good. Alright, let's fix this stupid ship. not the other word, stupid ship. It's a crap C class, and it's that's an ugly ship. That thing is ugly. It's horrible. I will take that B class shield. So we need hermetic seal, metal plating, and this we can fix.
Incoming storm.
And there's another storm. Okay, so hermetic seal.
Thermal protection falling.
Metal plating. Let me hop into my ship for a second. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. If you haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. We are playing through the They Who Returned storied quest. So Bud316 says, time to walk the dogs. Nice, man. Okay, we should still be here, brother. We should still be here. And yes, guys, please hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. Alright, let's fix this ship before we freeze to death. Alright, let's compare, claim, and let's fix this thing. Okay. Okay, let's get this thing up to the space station and scrap it. And let's make sure make sure the target marker is marked, which it isn't. So yeah, we got to sell the components. As you can see, it says, has indicated a preference for a spool of nanocables, recycled circuitry, subatomic regulators, compressed indium scrap, or starship AI valves. So we got to take the scrap back to the actual, the autophage and give him the parts. That's easy enough. Let's go.
Extreme temperature detected.
Another reason I made a base on that planet is so that I can simply teleport from the space station to my base computer. That way we don't have to keep flying around in space until we get to our location. So William Dupree says no, sell at the station. So we actually have to sell the parts then, huh? Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, the quest marker suggests otherwise, but okay. Are we there? Yeah, a freighter got in my way. And we're out of gas. Hold on a second. There we go. Not anymore. All right. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done this. Are we here yet? Yes, we are. So buckle up, let's go says, taking a break from swapping kitchen outlets to GFCI. Yeah, ground fault protected outlets, yes. Adding smart home light switches. Needs some brain relaxation. Okay. Hey, at least you feel comfortable doing that. Me, I did a lot of electrical work and electronics work when I was in the Navy, but me personally, I feel more comfortable working on PCs, if you will, working on personal computers than I do with working on electrical outlets for obvious reasons. Okay. Let's bring up the ship. Let's not scrap the wrong ship, shall we? This thing is oogly. I swear, the Korvax have like the absolute worst taste in ships. They have the worst taste in ships. Okay, now I will take... Hold on a second. This thing's got a B-class shield on it. I will take that B-class shield. I can put that on another ship, so we'll take that. And everything else, this is pure ferrite sodium nitrate. Yeah, we can break that down. We'll totally take that. Everything else can stay. Yeah, buckle up, let's go, exactly. PC building hobby is like adult Legos. Very expensive hobby, but the funny thing is that, believe it or not, there are actual Lego sets that cost more than full-blown gaming PCs. That is a fact. That is a legit fact. I am Tashar, thanks for joining us. How are you? No, this is No Man's Sky. This is Late Night No Man's Sky. Yeah, the next GTA live stream is going to be this coming Wednesday. It'll be on Wednesday. Okay, so begin salvage analysis. Okay, claim scrap 1.2 mil. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, give me that scrap. That definitely ain't bad. Oof. What the crap is this? Oh, that's my squid ship. Hold on a minute. Let's swap that out. Okay, so the quest marker. The quest marker says return to Mechanist Liusavan, I guess that's how you pronounce his name, to report success. Okay. Hey, we just got a massive donation from Rockstar. Fix your game, aka Cody. Cody, good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining us, man. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Rockstar. Fix your game, aka Cody, who just beat the game. Hey, brother, good to see you as always. Thanks so much for that massive donation. Thanks for your generosity and thanks for your support, man. I appreciate you. Or Cody says, or it's Odd Man Sky. That's actually pretty catchy. That's actually pretty catchy. Cody, thanks so much for that donation, brother. Hey, Cody, I saw your community post about selling or sourcing and selling for air freight cargo. Very informative, man. Very informative. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. And everybody, Cody the Security Bear is also a fellow content creator. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his channel, check him out, show him some love. Okay, so let's bring up the quest marker. It says return to the Mechanist. Okay. So we can actually go back and talk to him. We got a C-class module. We got some of that. We actually can't sell. Yeah, we can. We can. Totally can. I keep forgetting. Find a pirate. Let's talk to the guy with the good-looking ship. We got to sell him some stuff. Hey, Cody, I appreciate that, man. Very good information. Very good information. We were just talking about air freight cargo earlier during the stream. Okay, so... pardon me for 1 second, guys. Pardon me for 1 sec. Just give me 1 second. We'll continue in just a minute. Give me 1 second. Oh, very interesting. Okay, okay. All right. Let's sell him some stuff. Offer to trade. Let's get rid of the one. I'm gonna hate myself for this. Get rid of the runaway mold. That's taking up space. All right, let's sell the subatomic regulators. Spool of nanocables. Sell the storm crystals. And I think that's it. Let's see here. Okay, that will sell someplace else. Okay, I think we're ready. Okay, so let's go to my base. Interesting. Hey, Cody, no problem, brother. Again, it's always good to see you, man. Thanks so much for stopping in.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Of course it is.
Incoming storm. Thermal protection.
Another freaking blizzard. Hold on a minute. Aha! Oh ho! Aha! That's what I thought. Hold on a minute. Hold on, let's reload the restore point. That's what I thought. You can't sell those parts yet. We need to talk to the mechanist first. Alright, so we got to go through the process of scrapping the ship again. Let's bring it up. That's what I thought. Okay, bring it up. That's what she said. She said bring it up. Okay, grab this. We will break this down. Okay, let's scrap this ship again. Alright, salvage analysis. Okay, claim scrap, yes please. Okay, there we go. Okay, get the other ship. Make a restore point. This time we don't screw anything up. Yeah, William Dupree, very strange. For whatever reason, it took my quest marker away. So I have to go back and speak to the mechanist and sell him the parts again. Or not sell him the parts, but I got to talk to him then. Hey, Cody, no problem, brother. I know you're busy. No problem at all. I have no idea what happened to this base, or what happened to the image for that base, so we'll just ignore that. There we go. Alright, so let's try this again. And there's a stupid storm. Extreme wind event. This is not funny. This is not funny at all. All right. Two can play that game. Two can play that game. Two can play that game. Restore point. Two of us can play that game, buddy. Those tornadoes, the tornadoes on regular planets are worse than tornadoes on the gas giants. They're worse than the tornadoes on the gas giants. That tornado was insane. Screw that. Restore point. We ain't got time for this. Did we scrap the ship? Yes, we did. We scrapped the ship. Let's do this again, shall we? I knew that was going to happen. I knew. Girl Cyan, it's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Girl Cyan says, ha ha ha. You guys, I bet you guys called Sean Murray and said, hey, Odd Man's playing the game on a storm planet. Give him a tornado. I know you guys did that. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? That's why we have restore points. No, you guys don't get a grave. I knew that was going to happen. All right, let's try this again. That planet absolutely sucks. I've had like the worst luck with planets recently. They've either been highly radioactive, highly caustic, or just stupidly frozen like this one. All right, the storm's gone. What? It's a rifle now? Now it's a rifle. Oh my God. Now it's a rifle. Make up your mind, game. Okay. Okay, so we gotta remark the quest marker. Hate it when that happened. Okay. That's done. Okay, yep, he's literally standing right here. Dude's invisible. Where's he at? He's over there. Let me see if I have enough material to build a base. To build an actual structure, because this is insane. How much glass do I have? Okay, this is pure ferrite 250. Okay, that's a little far away. Okay, let's move this. Right trigger. Here we go. Okay, how much for a door? Okay. Okay, let's put a door on this thing. Let's relocate. Let's rotate it a bit more.
Thermal protection falling.
You know what? That's fine.
Temperature levels
Just need a structure because this storm is ridiculous. So Cody says a minus 136 Celsius is about minus 212.8 Fahrenheit. That's fairly accurate. Considering that I almost got murked out by a tornado, I say that's fairly accurate. Okay, can I make everything else? Normally I wouldn't do this. I'd just set up the base and get going. But since... okay, so 2 metal plating. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and build this thing out.
extreme temperature detected.
Okay. Do I have what I need for a battery? Yes. Drop a battery. Cables. That's what she said. Where's the cable? And for this...
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, 4 and 2. Okay, we got that.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
4. Okay. All right. Perfect. Last thing we should do is put up a save beacon, which is 2 metal platings. Okay. All right. Put this at the door because that's where she belongs. All right, save beacon. Perfect. All right, let's talk to this guy. There he is. Hey, I got your parts, buddy. Okay, hand it in. Nice. Oh, a superconductor? Do we even have the plans for that?
Thermal protection falling.
I don't even think I got the plans for that. Hold on a minute. Let's hop inside. That's what she said. If not, we got to go back to the Soul engine. Yep, we got to go back to the space anomaly because we need plans for a superconductor. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Here we go. Okay, watches me curiously. I have the impression that this final blueprint is especially precious and that earning it signifies a milestone of sorts. Ask about the concentric transducer. That's probably the last part we need. Okay, disruptor, the last blueprint, staff. Yeah, terminal to assemble it. We're going to need void mode also, I think. Although these beings are obviously advanced, they have no sense of being prejudged or scorned. Each autophage has conducted an apparently unbiased assessment and chosen to grant another blueprint. Mechanist Louisville. Okay, I'm going to call him Louisville. Let's just call him Louisville because I can't pronounce that. Regards me with cautious approval as they say farewell.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Are you freaking serious? Another storm?
Thermal protection.
All right, let's hide out in here for a second. Okay, so we need to go to the space anomaly. We can't get there from here, but we can go back to the space station. Okay, right. Void mode is if you want different parts. Okay, that's fine. If nothing else, I'm pretty sure that the abandoned camp, if I need void mode, then the abandoned camp where I'm located may have some. Okay, so we need to get to the space anomaly. Let's call it up. And we need to get plans for a superconductor. I hope Polo doesn't get pissed that we're having him park in an outlaw system. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. Helps out the channel a ton. There is a new No Man's Sky update scheduled to release probably on Thursday. It'll be Thursday for me at least. Everybody else, I think it'll be on Wednesday. But I'm pretty stoked about that. Sean Murray gave us a bone. Literally gave us a bone emoji. All right, let's go talk to the parts terminal. Okay, hey, Robert Salmon, thanks for stopping in, man. It's good to see you as always. Take care, brother. We'll see you next time. God bless to you. Okay, so we need this terminal. No, that's construction research. We got to go to this one. Just out of curiosity, what's the multi-tool look like? It looks like garbage. Okay, so we need a superconductor. Thermic condensates. Unstable gel. There we go. Superconductor, conductor, excuse me, is all the way down here. So, since it's part of this chain, thermic condensate. So we'll need one of those. Sulfurine, condensed carbon. And nitrogen salt. Semiconductor. And superconductor. Enriched carbon. Okay. Seems fairly straightforward. So Cody says, I just got a Secret Service ad. At best, I could be a small security guard. That's funny. Yeah, with me being in Japan and all, there are some really weird ads on YouTube. Okay, this is going to be a lot of crafting. What I do need to do... Let's take care of some housekeeping. Hold it before we go anywhere. Let's yoink another exosuit slot. There we go. Totally yoink that. Okay, so make sure we didn't miss anything. Oh, how the crap did I miss that? Okay, get it. So radon, condensed carbon. Yeah, that is really grindy. Wow. That is really grindy. Okay. So what can I start crafting? First and foremost, I got to clear up some stuff in my inventory. Let's make a restore point. Hey Polo, what's up? Got Polo over there chilling. Okay, let me swap ships for just a second. Oh, not that one. Wrong ship. There we go. That one. Okay. Let's see. Let's put this in shields. And this is C-class pulse engine. There we go. Free parts, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that superconductor is a pain, isn't it? It's okay. Alright. Okay, let me get my exotic back here. Make a restore point. Those were all Sentinel weapon shards. And we got some nanites. That sucks. Okay. Well, I guess we need to get to crafting. This is going to take freaking forever. Let's put that in ship. So, sulfurine, nitrogen, lush and toxic planets. Well, I do have a toxic planet. So that'll give us the nitrogen salt, sulfurine, Scorched and desert planets. So we need a gas extractor. But, let's see, that's a toxic planet. I do believe there is a scorched planet in one of my, one of the systems where I have a base. There could also be one in this system. What I can do is, let's hop outside for a second. We may not even need to leave the star system. Let me call up my freighter. Temperate. Okay, that is lava. Okay. It's a lava planet, so that's, I think that would qualify. Yeah, exactly. We're going to need, well, we're going to need a gas extractor for the radon and for the sulfurion, apparently. For both of those. Okay, let me call up the freighter. Let's get away from this. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, that's not going to be fun. Definitely not going to be fun. All right. Let's see what planets we have in this outlaw dissonant system. See if there's anything I can drop off in here. Let's drop those off. Storm crystals. Ah, that's where they were hiding. Okay. I thought I had extras. Alright. Yeah, collecting gases in this game are going to be a pain in the butt. It's okay, though. What's that? Yeah, we don't even talk about stasis devices here. Stasis devices suck. 350 or 350. Give me that. We'll totally take that. Processing yellow class stellar material. So, what? This will be interesting. So technically that means simply by having this stellar extractor here, I can get nitrogen. It is quite possible. Let's see what happens. We got 45 seconds for the first cycle. This is ridiculous. So 15 hours, 15 per hour. So you get 15 per hour. Jeez. So basically you got to set up a whole bunch of these stellar extractors for them to even be remotely useful. So I'm just curious. I want to see what the material is. I believe it's going to be nitrogen, but we're not going to wait around for that. So theoretically, I'd have to build out a whole bunch of these for them to even be useful. And remember, this is the oh, never mind. It's chromatic metal. Yeah, this is the Pulsar Expedition saved, so that's why there's only like one of everything in here, when there should be a bunch of them. Okay, no big deal. Alright, let's scan the star system and see what we've got. Yucca Farmer, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Alright, so that's where we've got a base. Ancient Bones, Grassy Planet, Paraffinium, Salt. Temperate. Acrid. Huh, this one might be useful. And Lava Planet. Okay. Very interesting. Let's go to the Lava Planet. Yeah, William Dupree, yeah, I'm aware of that. Yeah, we're going to try to avoid using creative mode because either using creative mode or changing the difficulty settings, in my experience, has a tendency to screw with some of the storied quests. So, for example, on my my main save, because it's a custom save, and because I've actually used it to experiment with, if you will, by changing difficulty settings, for whatever reason, some of the storied quests will not trigger for that mission. In spite of having done all of the other prerequisite quests, some of the main storied quests won't trigger for that save. So that's one of the reasons why, for this save at least, I'm trying to do things legit. It's going to take us a little longer, but no big deal. You know, part of the fun is the crafting, so no big deal. Okay, nitrogen, lush and toxic. So what do I need? Let's go, hold it. Let's go back to the, oh, we can't. Okay. Let's go back to the, if I can find my ship. Let's go, excuse me. Let's go back to the space anomaly. So we got to get the blueprints. Yep, and I totally took that stuff out of my inventory. We got to get those salvage data back. We got to buy a few things. Yeah, I totally forgot how grindy this quest was, I should say. It's okay. This is a good kind of grind. So we got to go back to the freighter. And I got to pull the salvage data out of storage. We got to buy a few things. Excuse me, sir. Okay. My base is freighter. Let's go back. Okay, we'll take all of this because we may need all of it. Okay, and here we can simply... No, we cannot. I wish we could, though. For whatever reason, you can't do it from the freighter, even though you use the base terminus. Alright. Let's get back. They're really going to make me get back in the ship. Oh my god. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't just teleport back to the space anomaly from your freighter. I kind of wish they would fix that. Ooh, check that out. That's a good-looking ship. A short-nosed fighter. That's a good-looking ship. Nice. Okay. Let me back up a bit. So Bud316 says, after the stream, if anyone needs help in Los Santos, I'll be found for the next 10 to 14 hours. Gotcha, bro. Yeah, that's a pretty good looking ship. The only thing I didn't like about it were the box thrusters in the rear. But again, that's what's good about No Man's Sky. You can totally find a different model of that ship. Or if you have the right parts, you can build a ship that looks just like that with the thruster design that you want. Alright, where's the anomaly? There it is. It's funny, I don't seem to remember this quest being this freaking grindy, but it's okay. So what happened to half of the anomaly? Oh my god. Rockstar, fix Hello Games' game. What is this? You have got to be kidding me. Rockstar Games, multi-billion-dollar AAA game developer, can't fix Hello Games' game. What is this? Half the freaking space anomaly is gone. What the crap, Rockstar? I blame Rockstar Games for this one. This is Rockstar Games' fault. Let's blame Rockstar. Rockstar, you guys had one job. You had one job, Rockstar. There it is. It's back. Rockstar, fix No Man's Sky. What is this? Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Yeah, Bud316, it's Rockstar's fault. It's all Rockstar's fault. Okay, yep, here we go. Alright, so that's oxygen harvester. We need a gas extractor, because we got to extract quite a few gases. That's what she said. Signal booster, save beacon. Yeah, Cody, exactly. You saw that, right? Weapon rack, nice. Let's see. Automatic mining unit, hazard protection. O2 harvester. Medium refiner. Nutrient processor, we don't need. It's all decorative. There we go, industrial. Okay. There we go, gas extractor. So we need mineral extractor. Let's unlock this one first. And we need gas extractor. We should also get the supply depot and supply pipe. That's what she said. So we got all of that. We don't need that. Those are floor switches. Okay. I think we're ready to go. Ice Cold! What's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you today, bro? It's good to see you. Everybody, Ice Cold Gaming is also a fellow creator. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his channel, check him out, show him some love. Good to see you, Ice Cold. Thanks for joining us, man. Just playing a little bit of No Man's Sky. Just a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. Okay. We want to go... You know what? Let's go to that lava planet since we're here. I think that's one of the planets where we need to set up shop. The assumption being that a scorched planet is a lava planet. So let's go there and find out. Yeah, we have to collect several stellar gases. This is going to be fun. So that's our lava planet. Let's go there. Yeah, this is not going to be fun. This is a lot of grind. Definitely a lot of grind. So, to make the superconductor, we got to make all this. Condensed carbon, we got to get radon, nitrogen, sulfurine. We got to get those. Now, sulfurine, I think, we can purchase it. I think we can actually buy it. Nitrogen, radon, not so much. Cody says I could go for a breakfast burrito right now. Yeah, it is getting a little late. So I think what we'll do is set up a base on this lava planet. First of all, let's make sure it has what we need. From there... Sulfurine, scorched and desert planets. Nitrogen, lush and toxic. This planet might work. It might work. Let's land and find out. If it doesn't work, then we will go for the toxic planet since I've got a base on one of those already. Look at this freaking mountain. Jeez. Yeah, I'm already going to hate this planet. The topology sucks. Let's land this thing somewhere. Look at the size of that freaking mountain right there. Jeez. Okay, let's land right here. If we can. Perfect. I will take that dihydrogen, thank you. Alright, so let's see here. EM hotspot. No gas hotspots nearby. Theoretically, because it's a lava planet, but technically lava does mean scorched. Miyogi, how's it going, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Hope you're doing well. Everybody, Miyogi is one of the pillars of the No Man's Sky community. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his channel, check him out, show him some love. Miyogi, good to see you, sir. Thanks for joining us today. Cody says, I don't know why bits of this planet reminds me of grapeseed. Bro, we don't talk about grapeseed here. We don't. First rule of grapeseed is that we don't talk about grapeseed. Yeah, we're going to be wrapping up soon. It is getting a little late for me. It's 1:14 a.m. There we go. Let's land. Just trying to take a look at the hot spots. Let's see. So there's an EM hotspot nearby, but what we need is gas. That's what she said. If you need gas, go get some beans. So William Dupree says we should be able to just put it down and extract. Don't think you need a hotspot. Okay. We still need to know what gas is on this planet, or what gas we can extract. Well, I'll tell you what. If that's the case, there's an EM hotspot not too far from here. There's one not too far from here. Zenokidu, bro, you're done, man. It's a wrap. It's over. It's over. I'm telling you right now, if Girl Science sees that comment, you're done, bro. It's a wrap. It is a wrap. You better sign your last will and testament, bro. You better sign your last will and testament. It's over, man. It's over. I'm telling you. If she sees that comment, it's a wrap. All right. So we have an EM hotspot not too far. Hey, Miyogi, no problem, sir. No problem at all. It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Aha. So this is a C-class EM. Yeah, C-class, which is fine. It ain't got to be perfect. We need just enough power to power this stupid thing. Hold it. There we go. Yeah, Myogi says, I suggest you throw me a bone. Yeah, I think that's what Sean Murray is throwing all of us. So we have a C-class, 49. Okay. Perfect. Give me that sodium. I do not want to build a base on this planet. I do not. But I think we got to drop a base computer before we can do anything else. All right, let's claim it. Zenocuta says pineapple pizza. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. We don't... Hey, first rule of pineapple pizza is we don't discuss pineapple pizza. Okay, so we got a C-class, which is fine. Okay, we're going to drop timber floor panel right here. Power. Let me guess. I forgot to get the... I sure did. It's okay. We... we got to go back to a space anomaly. I forgot to get the actual plans for the EM... for the actual EM power source. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Totally forgot to get the plans for it. I thought I picked it up. And that's why we call it grind for grind's sake. No big deal. Smoky Goon, good to see you. Thanks so much for joining us. Happy Sunday to you. Thanks for joining us today.
Warning.
So Miyogi says Jason Plays would love a pineapple pizza. Yeah, I remember watching that video Jason Plays put up about a year ago when he was having a sorry about that. He was having a pizza party or a pizza challenge on stream one day because he was streaming on Twitch and they had just crossed like 10,000 subscribers over on Twitch. And he said he would do a disgusting pizza challenge. I hadn't laughed so hard in my life. I watched that video and had tears coming out of my eyes. It was so funny. That pizza has so much crap on it. It was pineapple, anchovy, broccoli, all the worst crap. It was hilarious. So, yeah.
Warning. Threat detected.
Yeah, William Dupree, you remember? It was hilarious. I hadn't laughed so hard in a long time. It's cool, though, because Jason Plays is a good sport. He's a very good sport. And he knew what he was getting into, but it was hilarious. There we go. So Zenokidu says it's illegal to talk about anchovies. No, it's illegal to talk about pineapple on pizza. That's blasphemy. Anchovies on pizza I can deal with. Pineapple on pizza? No, sir. Okay, so that's power. Illumination, industrial. And I thought I picked it up. There we go. Insufficient. Oh my god, this game is trolling me hard today. We got to go get more salvage data. So this is what we're going to do. Yeah, William Dupree, fruit on pizza is blasphemy. So Cody says now he's craving a cinnamon roll with a bit of honey drizzled on top. I could definitely go for a cinnamon roll. All right. Well, we got to do this the hard way. Yeah, we're all out. Of salvage data, and I thought I had enough. That's what she said. My bases. That's the frozen planet. That's the toxic planet. Forgot which base this is. Let's go there. Smoky Goon says tomato is fruit in the sauces on the pizza. That is actually true. That is actually true. Tomato is classified as a fruit. Officially, it's classified as a fruit. But I don't ever remember anybody making a pizza sauce out of pineapple. Sugar Daddy, what's up, man? How's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, Miyogi, I saw that. The bacon chocolate bar. He said it was disgusting. Yeah, like I said, Jason Plays is a very good sport about that stuff. He said, yeah, this is disgusting. It tastes like a chocolate bar with bacon grease on it. Okay, we need salvage data. Berry technology. Why the crap is that so far away? Anything closer? 392. 364. 258. There we go. 83. Perfect. We might as well get a couple more while we're here. Let's take a look. Okay, that one is 351. Dylan K, it's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. I am Tashar. Exactly. That's right. So Dylan K says, I hope Dre will be double money soon. It is quite possible that we will see Dre on double cash in April. I can say with almost near certainty that I think the next upcoming event week for Grand Theft Auto will be double cash and RP on air freight cargo. Okay, 330, 381. Just being lazy, that's all. I don't feel like running all the way over there. What do we got here? Okay, 297. That's close enough. Since this is a toxic planet, we can also find something else that we need here as well. But let's do one thing at a time. We'll totally take that radiant shard, thank you. Oh wow, check that out. Alright, we should have enough for what we need to do. Let's go back. Smoky Goon says, cucumber is a fruit, but in culinary terms, it's a vegetable. True. Absolutely true. I can deal with cucumber on a pizza, though. So Zenocuta says, Girl Cyan is watching you while making breakfast, so I'll see you in the next dimension. Gotcha. You better hope you don't... You better hope she doesn't come after you for that comment, bro. Okay. Yogi, correct. There are quite a few fruits that are classified as vegetables and vice versa. That is true. Okay, let's see what we got. Storage. Primitives, alloys, stone, timber, agriculture, excuse me. Industrial. There we go. Now we got it. Okay, we pretty much have everything we need for it too. Perfect. And I hope you guys are all doing well. If you haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. So essentially, I got to set up a base on each one of these planets to get the gases that we need. No jokes. Okay. Current system. We are here. Let's go. So we can start building this thing out. Okay, where is... My starship almost landed on it. Would you get out of here? Let's move the ship. Excuse me. There we go. Alright, let's see, we need 2 metal plating. Easy enough. And, oh, what the crap, let's analyze this. Oh, great, we just got a pocket full of poop. Perfect. Perfect. Analyze that. And we need 2 metal plating. Okay. Here we go. Let's drop one of these. Just one and only one. Let's make a battery. First of all, before we make a battery, let's drop another one of those. Now let's make a battery. This is all proof of concept stuff. This is not going to be permanent. The battery can go right next to it. There we go. Perfect. Mad Azri, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Okay. Gas extractor. 5 metal plating, chromatic metal. Got you covered. Okay. Nice. So, okay, gas concentration is too low. So let's take a look. What are we extracting here? Oxygen. So this is totally the wrong planet. The only thing we're getting from this planet is oxygen. Okay, so this is not going to work. So, Sugar Daddy says, the Oscar Guzman drones gave me anxiety yesterday. That is hilarious. Okay, yeah, this isn't going to work. So this, like I said, this was all proof of concept to tell me exactly what gases were available on this planet. This is a hot planet. It's a lava planet, but it's not scorched. So that's one of the requirements. Okay. All right. Well, we don't need this. That sucks. All right. Let's pick everything up. Okay, we don't need this base here anymore. Okay, delete base. Okay. All right. Let's go back to the space anomaly. Okay, so what we're going to do, because it's 1:33 a.m. for me, what we're going to do is probably pick this up again tomorrow night. And we'll more than likely go to the toxic planet, because if we go to the crafting recipe for the superconductor, there we go. The nitrogen is found on lush or toxic planets. Well, we have a toxic planet. That much is for certain. We do have a toxic planet. Sulfurine is on scorched or desert planets. That's going to be a little tricky to find. Radon is on radioactive planets. And I have a star system with a supercritical planet. So that's what we will do for the next live stream. We'll set all that stuff up. So, anyways, I want to thank you guys so much for joining us for this late night No Man's Sky live stream. This was fun. Didn't get as much done as I would like, but sometimes it's not always about getting things done as it is about having fun while playing the game. Where the crap is my ship? There it is. Let's make a restore point. Hey, Bud316, no problem, brother. No problem at all, man. Okay, so with that being said, let's get out of here. I want to thank you guys so much for joining us. Let's get some shouts out before we go. So Sugar Daddy, thanks for being here, brother. Bud 316, as always, good to see you. Gray Wolf, good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us today. Smoky Goon, thanks for stopping by, brother. I appreciate you. Daniel Hipley, thanks for stopping in. Matt Asri, thanks for stopping by. Cody, as always, thanks for being here, brother. We'll see you next time. Miyogi, as always, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Tell Jason Plays I said hello. He doesn't know who I am, but tell him I said hi anyway. Guitar Guy 80, good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. We're just about to get out of here. Zenukiru, thanks for joining us as always. Please tell Girl Cyan I said hello. And that is, of course, if you're still here. Based on that last joke that you told, you might not be here for the next live stream, but we'll see. Dylan Kays, thanks for joining us. I am Tashar. Thanks for joining us. It was good to see you. William Dupree, thanks as always for your help. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. And Ice Cold, it's good to see you as always, man. Thanks for joining us. And everybody else out there, thank you guys so much for joining us today. I appreciate you guys so much. And we'll try to pick this up again tomorrow night. Same bat time, same bat channel. So hopefully we'll see you guys here for that. But until then, this live stream is a wrap. I've been Oddman105, a.k.a. The Odd One, saying thanks to each and every one of you guys for your continued support of what we do here on the channel. And I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next video. Please stay safe and remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke. And take care out there. And I'll see you all next time. So everyone, stay safe. God bless to each and every one of you. I'll see you all next time. You guys take care. Have a good day. Have a good night. Don't forget, bring the smoke. And I'll see you all next time. Take care. Have a good day.